today on Divorce Court.
I'm here because I want to marry Kadeem, but we have a lot of problems. And without him fixing some of those problems, I don't see us getting married anytime soon.
Things can't get done if, you're always complaining, you have to get some breathing room. You can't just complain and expect things to happen, Stuff won't happen like that. You can't put a nail so far in and expect it to go in anymore.
If Kadeem doesn't change, I'll take both of my kids and I'll leave because I can do bad by myself and he's no help.
Divorce Court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Ajeanee Hudson and Kadeem Pearson. Ms. Hudson and Mr. Pearson are here for Before Your Vows. They are two people in love wondering whether they should marry. They filled out my compatibility test, and they also had a burning question, at least Mr. Pearson, you do. You have two children.
Yes.
And you're concerned that the first one might not be yours.
Yes.
So we did give a DNA test, and we do have the results of that DNA test, which I will give you. But I'm going to start with Ms. Hudson. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship to date?
Well, we have two children. We met when I was 15 years old. I was in and out of group homes, so I could only see him on the weekends, but eventually I ran away and I stayed with him. I ended up sneaking into his mom's house. 2 days later, she caught me. She started yelling. It was a big problem. She got mad, basically. We walked around the block a couple times until we ran into an abandoned house. We kept noticing, the lights were on, but nobody was there. So we eventually, we'll go look, cut the water on, see that the water was still running. Eventually, we, start living there. We had covers and TV and everything. Until the lights stopped working and the water stopped running.
How long did you live there before?
2 months.
Really?
Yes. And then the lights stopped working and stuff, so we eventually left. I had ended up getting arrested at the train station because we were asleep on the train, but I didn't pay for a train ticket. So they sent me back to placement. After that, I guess he got a girlfriend and I was back at placement.
Okay. How did you two run back into each other after she went back into placement?
I was riding my bike one day and I seen her on the train, and switched Facebooks, and it was her birthday, several months later it was her birthday or whatever, she seemed like she was having a bad day on the internet. Hey, what you doing, I'll come kick it with you, it's your birthday, So I went to her house and, we chilled. It was her birthday, we chilled all night. I spent the night on her birthday, we came back in the morning. And that was that. We've been together ever since.
You've been together ever since?
Every day since
How long were you together before you got pregnant with your first one? The second time you got together?
We started back talking in April. I think I conceived in June. So yeah, maybe a full month.
Is either one of you working right now?
I am.
You're working?
Yes.
You are not working? No. Okay. Why don't you believe the oldest, Khalil, is yours?
Well, he doesn't react like my youngest son do. He don't be around me, you get me? Even when I'm around him, he doesn't play with me, he doesn't smile, he'll run to her or he'll run off. He'll run to her dad before he run to me.
When he see him sometimes.
No, I don't care about the excitement. He'll run to her dad before he run to me, you get me? It's my son, not you, you know?
Okay, my daddy be around him.
Do you think that that's genetically controlled, like a kid will run to his biological father more than another guy if...
It should be something you feel, oh, this is my daddy, not him. You feel me? Yeah, you here, because I'm not, obviously, But this is, he shows no interest in me whatsoever, you get me? I'm just a stranger walking by on the block.
That's interesting. But I do understand that when you first had him, you were wrongfully incarcerated.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened to you, because you guys got stories.
No. When I first had Khalil, he wasn't in jail.
Oh, okay.
No, he was not. He didn't go to jail till Khalil was 4 months, 5 months. He had all the chances in the world to get to know Khalil.
I was around Khalil. That's the thing. I was around Khalil. I was going to see him all the time. So that's nothing. You feel me? I seen Khalil as much as I can, so I start working. I bought a car. Well, we bought a car or whatever.
And
so I start
disappeared.
working. All right, so what? And
right.
Oh, Mr. Pearson, can I say this to you?
We bought a car.
I know you guys have had a hard time. I'd never heard stories quite this hard. You went to prison for somebody else. Wasn't your fault, all of that. Nobody there to guide you, out on your own. But the one thing you gotta know is you gotta be able to be respectful of one another, because it'll never work out, because you're the center, the core, right here. You know what I mean? So that don't matter. Don't ever disregard her like that. Same goes for you. It's not cool, okay? I know nobody ever, but I'm telling you now, it's not cool, okay? Go ahead.
Actually, he had all the time in the world to get to know Khalil. He decided to go hang out with other people. After he got a job and got a car, he acted like he was above me and his kids.
So he was balling a little bit.
So that's why he don't know Khalil. That's why he don't know Khalil. Not because he couldn't or he wasn't. It's because he didn't want to. He didn't want to know Khalil at that time. He had a car. He was balling.
When I had chances to go over there, like I said, I had my own life to live. You feel me? When I had chances to go over there, I went over there. I seen him every time I can. She called me early in the morning. Yeah, I'm way over there already. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time to get over there because I'm obviously doing something else, but I'm over there. You know,
but you guys weren't living together at the time that she had Khalil.
He would never come.
Okay, you were living separately?
Yeah.
When did you two start living together?
Recently, like within the last 2 years.
Within the last 2 years?
Yeah.
When's the last time you were working?
When I went to jail, in September last year.
Okay. So you're still trying to recover from that mess.
Yeah,
Tell me what happened.
One night, me and the homie was out late, you know, went to get some food, and on the way home, we got arrested because somebody got robbed in the area. It was mistaken identity. It took 6 months, but, you know, after that, everything got dismissed, you know. But upon trying to recover my property, my ID got lost, you know, everything got lost. And, you know, so I had to, you know, go to the DMV, found out that my license was suspended, you know, and, you know, I have to go to the DMV, get the fees for that, go to the court.
It's a hot mess.
And that's 2-3 months of trying to get myself together back, you know, and that was in February, now it's barely September, you know?
Okay, I got you. You say you can't trust him. Why not?
Because this girl, I don't know, she got my phone number, she got all of my social media accounts, and she started really harassing me, talking about he's her baby daddy too, and where is our man at, and...
Mr. Pearson, do you know which person she's talking about? When did you get pregnant with the second one?
A month after I had Khalil.
Really?
Yes.
And you don't have any questions about paternity on the baby? None whatsoever?
No, none at all.
You're clear that it's yours?
He's my twin. I had him. He's my twin. My youngest baby looks dead on like me.
Okay.
Is it because he's light-skinned? Or what?
Yeah, okay. You guys are trying to decide whether or not to get married. What are your concerns that you have about marrying Mr. Pearson?
Okay, so maybe I feel like it's certain things that he's entitled to do. Like, okay, I work, so I feel like sometimes when I ask him to do something, he should just get up and go do it instead of telling me, oh, let me do it when I feel like it. No, just get up and go do it, because that's the only thing you're doing. But I guess maybe, I don't know. So I just feel like...
Well, do you ask him like that?
Yes, it'd be worse than that. It'd be way worse. She has the worst attitude in the world. So it don't matter.
Okay.
Not being tired, but she'll come in screaming and like, what is you screaming for? I'm tired too. You tired? I'm tired too.
For what? You should have been asleep.
You've been up doing what?
I've been up with the baby. Every time I get ready, nice and comfortable, go to sleep, my son wake up. And she didn't seen it. So every time you get comfortable, ready to sleep.
But you do understand that when you're home with the kids, you got to take care of some stuff around the house. I mean, you just do. I mean, that's how that works. If one person's out working...
I do clean and do whatever and stuff, but if I don't clean to her liking, it's not good enough for her. I can't...
Well, then you should learn how to clean up. Google it. Because, I mean...
See,
Miss Hudson, Miss Pearson, Miss Hudson, I'm gonna help you like I was trying to help him. And I know you haven't had anybody, so I'm not trying to be mean. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help you out. You start out nice, always, because it's easier that way on everybody. And you say, yo, man, could you please? You know, I'm out here working. You know, could we get this done? Could we do that, do the other thing? And when he does do it right, you know, men like a little applause, give him some applause, and work with him. Don't work at him. And I think the world's been throwing a lot of darts at both of you. All the time. You're just getting hit. You get up, hit. And so you're even defensive with one another. It's like you don't come at him kind and cool. You come at him with that hard because you've got that edge, because something's always coming at you. And you're talking really fast, and And when you listen, I think you hear that I'm picking at you when I'm not. And you keep, oh, no, wait, get it right, you know? And what I'm gonna ask you to do if you don't do anything else is to sit back and calm yourselves before you do anything ever. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with people, when you're going places, when you're talking to each other, just calm yourself a little bit and give yourself an opportunity to catch up with how you feel. You with me? You got me? You say you can't trust him. Why not?
Because this girl, I don't know, she got my phone number, she got all of my social media accounts, and she started really harassing me, talking about he's her baby daddy too, and where is our man at, and sending me pictures in his sweater. She sent me a picture in his sweater, because we had matching sweaters made when we found out I was pregnant. She sent me a picture in his sweater, so I'm just like, okay. I asked him about it, and he said he didn't even know it was missing out of his back seat.
I know it was missing out the
Mr.
trunk.
Pearson, do you know which person she's talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly who she's talking about. That was a friend's girlfriend's friend. But we never talked. It was nothing, never serious. It's 9 months later. She still ain't had the baby she said she was claiming she had by me. You know?
It's just, she's just
you know,
talking.
Yeah, you know, and it's just like, yeah, we talked like, we didn't talk like in a serious, serious conversation. It was a high and by type of thing, you know, high and by, whatever you want to ride, let's go.
I got you.
You know?
Well,
and
let me ask you this. And I want you to take a minute before you answer. I want you to tell me what your reservations are about marrying Ms. Hudson.
He has a bike. He will go get his seat fixed before he went to go apply for ID. Sonny needed wipes. He wanna, oh, let me do this on my bike real fast. Let me take pictures with my bike.
Do you put your bicycle before your kids ever when it comes to either time or money? What concerns do you have about getting married? Why isn't it an easy decision for you?
Because I feel like if we did, eventually get married, move in together, it'd be problems over little things, I have a problem with coming in and taking my jacket off and leaving it on the floor. I will get it eventually. Let me take this off and calm down. Then I will come back and get my stuff up. As soon as I put it on the floor, she said something about it. Come on, let me sit down, let me go to the bathroom, If I clean, I clean. I'm half cleaning it because I only sprayed this side and wiped the whole thing because I only sprayed right here. It's enough spray to get the whole thing. It's always, I feel like it's always going to be something she's going to find and say something about.
Gotcha. Ms. Hudson, what are your main concerns? I know you believe that he cheated with his ex, and I also know that you're concerned about his lack of seriousness because he's riding his bicycle around all the time.
He has a bike. He will go get his seat fixed before he went to go apply for ID. Sonny needed wipes. He wanna, oh, let me do this on my bike real fast. Let me take pictures with my bike. Or you could just go get Sonny wipes because his butt finna have diaper rash. I mean,
do you put your bicycle before your kids ever when it comes to either time or money?
No, I don't put my bike before anything. I can't even look at my bike without her complaining about it. If I have a bike, it's a problem with her. Like, I can't, if I go outside, like, I smoke cigarettes. If I want to go outside, smoke a cigarette, take a picture of my bike, it's a problem.
Why would you take a picture of your bike?
To put it on social media. It's a nice bike. So say, hey, this is my bike. And then if it gets stolen, hey, all my friends know this was his bike. If it gets stolen, they know what my bike looked like. But it's...
Do you really believe he cheated with his ex?
Okay, I don't know about the whole ex thing, but the girl who sent me a picture in his sweater, I feel like he cheated on me with her. She looked like a girl.
Can I say this in you guys' position? When you get pregnant, don't go out and buy matching sweaters. You don't even got that kind of money. You know what I mean? You need to make wise decisions with your money because you got mouths to feed.
I
and
just feel like you should
clothes.
value our matching sweaters, though. Obviously, those are sentimental.
I mean, it's not about valuing the sweaters. I lived out my car. All my clothes was in my car. If this girl is in my car and she picks up the clothes from the backseat of
You
my
guys
car.
are not understanding what I'm saying. Don't buy dumb stuff if you don't have enough money.
It was like...
Matching sweaters is dumb stuff. Diapers, food, that's all important stuff. You with me?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I like you. I'm worried about both of you. But I like you. I think you're doing your best in a bad situation. I think you didn't get a lot of good starts in life, and there's a lot of things you need to figure out. But the first thing you need to figure out is who that baby belongs to. So definitely, that's the first thing we need to clear up. You know, Mr. Pearson, do you treat the kids any differently?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
he does.
I'm not gonna sugar. I do. My younger son looks like my twin. I'm gonna play with him more. My oldest son does not enjoy the time I try to spend with him.
My oldest son feels some type of way.
Okay, but I try to spend time with him, and he still don't change. It's been a whole, I don't know how long, 4 or 5 months, and I've been...
He already don't like
4
you.
and 5 months, that's not very long. You know, you parent for 18, 20, 25, 30 years.
I've been gone, what, 6 months? I didn't have that whole...
Yeah, I understand,
So the time I do have to try
I understand that. But you didn't have that time. He also didn't have that time, and he was only a baby. So it takes some time to re-warm up. You know what I'm saying? That he's a baby. He doesn't know. He doesn't know from jail. He doesn't know from jeans. He doesn't know from nothing. He just knows who's constant, who's every day, and who's kind, and who's loving. That's all they know. That's all they know.
And when he comes
They don't
around,
know
he
anything
ain't
else.
nice.
They don't know anything else.
He be yelling at him.
Yeah, because
pulling
y'all
on him.
don't. He likes to touch stuff. He will climb on something. They won't say nothing to him.
He the only one he know to yell at him.
Mr.
Yeah, I'm only
Pearson,
supposed to
Mr.
go
Pearson,
like him.
Mr. Pearson, Mr. Pearson, look at this woman and say, baby, I'm sorry
I'm sorry.
that I thought that baby, that I thought Khalil, say it.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm sorry that I thought
Khalil
was not mine.
was not mine.
Because he most certainly is.
Because he most certainly is.
I think marriage at this time for you two would be a mistake, but I do want you to actively pursue growth in several areas. Individually, if you could get some counseling, that would be fantastic. You have to understand what you need to do educationally, and as far as parenting and family, that would be fantastic. Children are, you know, they don't know from biological or whatever. They know who loves them and who doesn't love them. They know who's yelling and who's not yelling. They know who's touching and holding and who's not touching and holding. They can tell the difference between the way you treat them and that other baby. That's all, it's all you. And you determine that life. You determine their love. You determine what that's gonna be. And don't let those doubts in your mind mess up that relationship. You know what I'm saying? You know, learn to fight the right things, okay? You talk to somebody after you leave here, because you guys need a lot of help in a lot of areas, and I hope you'll get it. And you're good people. You just haven't had an opportunity to get off square one. But in the meantime, in between time, please don't have any more children. Please. Do you hear me? Don't have any more children. You're having a hard enough time as it is getting up with the two that you have. You got some making up to do when you get home, Mr. Pearson. You understand that, sir? Yeah, yes. Get it right, get it straight, don't get it twisted. This matter is adjourned.
Today I found out that my oldest son is mine. I'm in fact happy, so you know I can continue try to better our relationship with my son and my lady. You know, in the future, you know, probably 2 or 3 years down the line, you know, probably can get married. You know, officially be big happy. You know, big happy family. You know, so.
And I'll try to, so just so he won't feel a big weight on his shoulder, like he's the only one that's been wrong in a relationship. I'll do 50-50. Hopefully we can work out. I'm pretty hopeful that we can.